Hi, I'm sorry to reach out. Don't feel like you have to go. I just wanna say that I was the wrong one, and I don't blame your choice at all. Believe me that I'm only sorry, and you were right to leave. Someone's gonna make you happy, and I thought it was me, but now.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome. If you haven't been here before, this is the channel, Kayla's Advice, where I give you advice on toxic friendships, bullying, relationships, yada yada yada. Sorry I've been gone for so long, college is really stressful, and I put an update about that on my channel. But today I'm going to tell you the second part of the Dagger story. And I know I've kind of been not really keeping up and only the first part is up, but this is the second part. So I did date him a total of 3 times. This is the second time I dated him. So I already did have a video in the trailer of me in a pink shirt. That was not filmed the correct way. I might put clips in here showing you how I just rushed through it. You never want to rush through it with videos of like this much, that have this much to them. So basically I had broken up with him, as I said in the first video, and he was like freaking out and like saying things to me and like saying mean things and like stuff like that. So then he asked me one day if I wanted to come over and talk it out. And I was like, okay, like I went over there and he asked for a hug and I gave him a hug because I always feel like I give people like, they're hurting too. And then we went and sat down on his couch on his porch and we were just catching up, talking about whatever. And then he asked for a kiss. And I was like, I always give people one last kiss after we break up or like when we're going to break up. Like I always do that. So I did. Well, then we didn't do much talking because I feel like we weren't over each other. So the feelings took over and we just ended up making out the entire time, which is not something you want to do when you've just broken up with somebody. That's a big no-no. That's a red flag. And that's all that he wanted to do from that point on, seeing me, was just to make out. And he ended up just talking about a group he was going to make. And I was like, okay, whatever. But there was not much talked about that. But so basically it was just like making out. And then we got back together after my finals were done for my first semester of college. And we were together and it was fun. Like it was fun. And everything seemed to be fine because I wouldn't get back together with him unless I'm like, you've stopped smoking, right? Because, like, I'm fine with people that smoke. Like, I've said this before, but, like, it was to the point where he didn't remember who I was when we were together. And I was like, so you stopped smoking, right? Like, you're done with that, like, right? And he was like, yeah. And then, like, 3 days after he promised me that he was done, he was still smoking. Like, he was still getting, like, stoned. And I was like, then you lied to me. The second time I broke up with him is not on my new phone either. But the second time I broke up with him was because he had lied to me about not quitting smoking. And because he had always said he wanted to, and then he was never doing anything about it. And I know it's hard in the moment. Like, it must be really hard to do that. I've had friends who have had to do it. It's really hard, but you can do it. And the fact that he wasn't putting the effort in, I was just like, no. So that's why I broke up with him. And this time it was worse than the last. And I got my friend Miranda's help and a couple of other people to be like, okay, well, like, I gotta break it off with him. But he's like, just, it feels really weird to talk about this with somebody that I'm still kind of in contact with. But, yeah, I mean, the second time we dated, we just kind of kept going with the count. So like we stopped at like 6 months or something, and then we just kept going with the count. So we got to 10 months, and then I had to break it off because the relationship was getting toxic, and I feel like we both couldn't see it. But it was a very toxic environment that we were in. And like, I'll give advice all in a video at the end, but I feel like with this toxic environment, we couldn't help each other grow. Like, there was no more that was gonna help each other. Like, we weren't gonna help each other anymore. We were just kind of hurting each other. So that's what I wanted to get across. That's basically it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, you can like it. If you didn't, dislike it. You know, I'm still getting views and all that. If you want to subscribe, join this little group we have on here, you can subscribe. If you do subscribe, I would say to click that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always let you know when I upload. So that bell will send it straight to your computer, phone, whatever you watch on. And also leave down in the comments video ideas. If you want me to touch on a topic that I haven't touched on or never touch on, let me know. I'd love to do that for you guys. My social media links will be down below. My Instagram, my Twitter, and my music Instagram, KCam9. I'll be posting on there this summer. I'm going to be making some music, so if you want to support that, that would mean the world to me. And it's also my modeling page if you want to see how I model. I'd love that too. And just spread kindness, spread happiness, guys, spread positivity. I'm going into 2020 with a positive outlook. So I'm going to spread some positivity to you guys. Still the fun music video reactions and challenges on the weekends. But yeah, these videos will come out on Wednesday. And if you guys like need anything, don't be afraid to reach out to my email, which is also down below, KaygivesadviceYT@gmail.com, please, and let me know if I could tell your story on here or if you want it to be private. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!